big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So we're going to do a few things in today's vlog. I'm going to go over all of the weekly tasks from March 4th to March 11th. We're going to add some, or to change some things around for the March 11th through March 18th weekly tasks. And then we're going to talk about something that has nothing to do with the weekly tasks at all, that I just thought about last night as I was, going through some stuff on, Facebook and Instagram and things of that nature. But we'll get into that after we do all the weekly tasks. So, let's just dive into it. So last week's, I said finish reading the Anna Karenina book and maybe start War and Peace. We've gotten to the last, I want to say it's less than 250 pages left. Maybe a little more, but somewhere right around 200 to 250 pages left in the book. So the plan is, I was supposed to finish it. We are getting closer and closer to finishing it. Doesn't necessarily mean that these weekly tasks may not get finished in the time frame that I have them in, but we get closer and closer with each new day and each new reading of the chapters and all of that stuff. So the second one on here was finish as many movies from home as possible. I watched 5 movies from home. Number 3 was finish watching Erika Nagashima's live streams on her YouTube channel and maybe start Camilo Cabello's YouTube channel. We got through definitely 2 live streams when I'm uploading this vlog since last week. So we are getting closer to finishing her channel, yes. And the last one I have on here is go see Imaginary Theaters on Friday, March 8th, which I did. I did go and see that. So the plan is to keep number 1 the same. We're going to get very close. I'm not saying we're going to be completely done with the book by the time the 18th rolls around, but we can be very, very close to finishing it. If not finishing it, then after that, I'm going to watch the movie. Then after that, we start War and Peace. So basically, finishing the book, watching the movie, starting the next book. That's how I'm going to do it for this week. Number 2 is finish as many movies from home as possible. We're resetting it to 0. So we're starting over. So there's that. Number 3, get through at least maybe 1 or 2 more live streams, maybe more over the next 7 days. We'll have to wait and see. And number 4 is going to be completely deleted because there are no movies that are happening this week. The next time a movie is released in theaters is on the 22nd, which is a week from Friday. So actually, there's 2 movies. There's the new Ghostbusters film, and there's the Immaculate film with Sydney Sweeney, which is about the devil, basically. So that one's done. Now, with that being said, there may be other weekly tasks I add over the next 7 days, but those are just the 3 that I have currently sitting in my list. Now we move on to something that's completely different, that has nothing to do with weekly tasks at all from last week or this week. I was thinking about this because I was scrolling through my Instagram and I came across 2 names that I haven't heard much about or plan on hearing much about, and then it got me to thinking. I'm not saying that I would ever talk to these individuals ever again, but if circumstance happened to have that I could talk to them again, I would, but doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen. I'm just saying that I used to watch their live streams on Twitch all of the time, or most of the time, and now that they're living their lives and staying away from social media for a while, or have been for a long time, I got to thinking about it because, like I said, I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across their time period of when their birthday is, which is in September, which is the twins Brittany and Taylor. I'm not saying that I will ever have any communication with him ever again or anything like that, because they probably will never return to Twitch, or they'll probably never return to social media ever again. But like I said, I was just scrolling. Everyone scrolls through Instagram and comes across someone that they haven't seen in a while or haven't talked to in a while, whether that be someone from their high school days, their college days, even if they have worked with them for a little bit or watched their live streams. And there's nothing wrong with watching individuals on Twitch or any other streaming platform that has live streams on it, like YouTube or or Twitch or Kick or whatever it may be, or Discord, any of that stuff. Even though none of those last two don't really have live streams, it's just a chatting place. But actually, I think Kick does have a live streaming platform, but that's beside the point. What I'm trying to get at is that I was going through and looking at everything that has ever happened to me over the past, let's say, 10 years, and they were a big part of my life. Watching them play Call of Duty for like 5 or 6 years, a long time ago. And, I'm not saying that we'll ever reconnect or anything like that, because we probably won't. But that's just what happens. You go through things, whether you're scrolling through your Facebook feed, your Instagram feed, your Twitch feed, whatever it is, you'll find someone you haven't spoken to or seen in a very long time, and think back on those memories that you had when they were streaming or when they were posting on their social media platforms and stuff like that they were on, And maybe, I'm not saying that they would ever do this, because they live far, 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 far away from me. And I probably would never ever actually go anywhere near where they live, because that would be weird and creepy. But if they were ever to come to California and, go to a convention of some sort, whether it could be a Comic-Con, it could be a VidCon, or something like that, I wouldn't have a problem with seeing them again or talking to them again. But again, I want to reiterate this. They will probably have nothing. They probably will have nothing want to do with either one of those things, because they're busy living their lives. They have boyfriends. They have their own lives that they're going through right now, and to each their own. All I'm saying is that I saw them when I was going through my Instagram or thinking about how all the good times we had chatting with each other on Twitch back in the day, or things of that nature. Anyways, I digress. I don't want you guys to think I'm being weird or creepy, because I'm not. Because it was just a happen chance that I came across their names on Instagram when I was scrolling through it, as I usually do. But yeah, so anyways, we have one birthday to wish today, and let's do that. So I would like to wish Jody Comer a happy birthday, and I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.